Trey, from a player's perspective, how does it kind of feel being towards the end of the regular season? And can you talk a little bit about how far this team has come from November to now?
I feel like this might be the best part. Well, this is the best part of the season. You know, we got all our kinks out, all our nerves and all of that. So I think by March going into April, I feel like we're playing our best basketball and coming into the team we've become. And what was the second part of that question?
I was just saying, what are the biggest improvements you've seen from this team November to now?
The experience with each other, the chemistry. You know, we had some time put in through the season. You know, guys are knowing each other moves, where they like shots at. So I think that's the best thing, seeing, you know, guys playing more and more with each other, and it's getting better and better.
Trey, Coach talked about it some, but just personally, what's this year and this opportunity meant to you?
It's meant everything, you know. I mean, I thought Cleveland State was just good enough, but I didn't know, like, this year would have topped that, you know, just coming from Cleveland State and being with Gates, you know, going through those winning years, all of that. But to do it at this level just means so much, and to do it with Gates is just the icing on the cake.
Trey, when you look at what you're able to do this year, I know you mentioned do it with Coach Gates at Cleveland State, even at Mizzou now. Do you feel like you've raised the expectation of what's possible at Mizzou?
I feel like we did as a whole. You know, I can't just put that on myself, but I've contributed a little bit. But all other, you know, 15 guys, including the staff, contributed to that as well. So I feel like we all, you know, raised the expectation for sure, and just gonna keep raising every year.
Trey, Coach had mentioned before just the cautions that he was taking getting you back on the court after injury. Just kind of talk us through when you knew you were ready to get back out there.
It's a tricky thing with the groin and the hamstrings. You know, you can always feel good, and then when you get out there, it kind of tweaks again. So I felt good around. I warmed up in Tennessee, and I felt good. But you know, we got a great trainer in Chris Perrin. He knew what to do and what not to do, and he sat me that game, and then the Auburn game, and then we gave it a go against Mississippi State or Texas A&M, whatever it was. But last game, we just, you know, felt a little bit of soreness and edge on the side of precaution again to be ready for the long haul.
Trey, I think that Ole Miss game was the first one you said you missed in your college career. That was right after the Alabama game. Right?
So, yep.
What do you remember about that game? Watching it from the sideline, and how do you feel like you will be able to make an impact this time?
I just remember us shooting the piss out of the ball mainly. But other than that, you know, just coaching, you know, doing the things I normally do in practice and all that. But you know, hopefully I can just come and get that energy like I do again every day, every game tomorrow, and you know, just get guys where they need shots at, and hopefully we can put on another shooting performance like we did last.
Trey, from a player perspective, what has Sean East meant to the team this year?
Man, he's you can't even describe him. You know, he's a guy that's always working out, always. He's gonna beat you to the gym and stay longer than you, no matter how early you get here. He's a team guy. He's approachable, friendly, funny. He does it all. He likes to get his teammates involved, but he is like, you know, the JUCO player of the year. He can score at will, so it's the best of both worlds.
Trey, the other night, Coach said you just weren't. You had a little injury, and you kind of said, "Hey, I got to come out of this game." How'd that conversation go, or that decision?
It was just sore. You know, he was going through warm-ups, and I felt a little bit sore because my training load was up. So I just told him as we was walking to the bench, you know, it's a little sore tonight. I'll let you know if I'm you know, going to pull myself or not. Then I think I got in around 16 to 14 minute mark, got a couple up and downs, and it was sore. It wasn't hurting. I just like was preventative. So I was just like, you know, pull me. I ain't trying to risk it. And the good thing is we got so much firepower to where it kind of really didn't hurt the team. You know, Drake goes and stepped up and had a pretty big game that game.
Going forward, you're, you know, whatever, a game away from postseason play. Does that thought process now change in your mind pregame of, hey, what it'll take to keep me out?
No, not really. I mean, as postseason comes, you know, not really. It's just a normal game for me. You know, we always got to think and save yourself for you know, future. But if I can go, I'm gonna go 100%. There's no question about it. So if not, then we just take the precaution steps and be safe about it.
Trey, you know more from your time at Cleveland State too. I mean, when you see a guy that's gone from so many different walks of life, how does a story like that impact the team?
That was amazing. You know, I got so much respect from my boy, just coming where he came from South Sudan, like you said, to Indiana, to Cleveland, to now here. And for him to keep the mindset he has with the little bit of playing time he has been given, it's just amazing. It shows any guy, whether you're getting 5 minutes or 40 minutes, you know, just stay positive and be in the gym 24/7.